Hi, everyone. Welcome to Belle Book and Candle Tarot. I wanted to do something different today called Pick a Stone. I am very close to crystals. Um, they mean a lot to me. It's been a newfound passion of mine, actually. I used to discount the real, authentic relationship with a crystal. I couldn't conceive of how you could feel energy from an object, but crystals are not just an object. I get different energies from different crystals. Some offer protection and I feel safe, just kind of this deep knowing. Some offer advice and clarity when I feel confused. The citrine uh, really does that for me. That's this one here. So I gravitate to that one a lot. And then amethyst is also a very strong crystal for me. And I picked amethyst for this reading today. This little one. I have larger amethyst. However, this one, even though its color is not very dark or prominent, I get a lot of healing energy from this crystal. I get a lot of I feel safe. And just this crystal, I've put this crystal near a plant that wasn't feeling well, and I felt like, oh no, I can't save it. I've done everything. Something told me to put this crystal at the seat of the pot, like within the holder at the bottom, and it came back to life within a couple of days. It just out of nowhere, and it's doing well now. So I borrowed it for this reading, and then I'll return it. But I love crystals, and here is the black obsidian. This is like a very trendy, popular crystal today that a lot of people are into. The power of the black oxide. I think it's supposed to draw out negative energy from you, from an environment, from a situation. So think about which crystal you want to pick. And what I'm going to do is a reading connected to that crystal. So have any thoughts you have on your mind or any situation that you want to resolve, and we're going to just do a reading for you. I will start with the obsidian. Now I'm going to just give myself a minute here. Bear with me. Spirit angels, ancestors, gods and goddesses, guide me through this reading. Help me connect with this crystal to deliver a message to whoever needs today. Now, this reading is going to be for August 25th, 2024 through August 31st, 2024. Let's get into this. Start with this deck here. They've been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to just do a little light shuffle now. Hope everybody is healthy and having a grand life. Let's see, Black Obsidian from the Obsidian group. What do we have here? From the Obsidian group. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. And journey card. Okay. For my obsidians group. Rest and rejuvenation. Relaxation and meditation. I'm sorry. Let me turn it around so you guys can see it better. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Okay, let's see. Right. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, love, compassion, and self acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. And journey, movement, relocation, travel. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or class, or even a work related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. Okay, so maybe there's a change in your direction of some sort, whether it's going to be an upcoming travel or a change of your address or change of job, something new in your life soon. And maybe that's why you need to rest a little bit before your journey begins or your new experiences begin so that you can just pour your heart and your energy into the new opportunities. And during this time of rest and meditation and healing, you'll be probably building some self compassion for yourself. Um, with this Archangel Raphael representing taking care of yourself, kind of like this rest and rejuvenation, and self love, appreciation, just taking a moment before you start to get busy with some new directions and new things coming your way. So I think that's pretty much what this is about. Let's see what else here. Let's see, Black Obsidian. I'll pull an angel card for you. Two came out quickly. Let's see. Have confidence in wedding. Have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. I'll put that here with your new journey that's ahead of you because maybe some of you are feeling less confident about it. So lean on the angels, lean on your faith, lean on God if you don't feel confident within yourself, which your self love is something that you may be working on right now to help build you up for this upcoming journey or new opportunities or travel or whatever fits for you. Wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So, I can just sit that here. For any of you who are not married and that does not apply, it could be your union with you. Because remember, we all have a duality of masculine and feminine. And if you're struggling with self love, sometimes that is your masculine or your feminine trying to, one side may need to be strengthened in order for you to feel whole within. It's kind of like a union of the two, a wedding of the two parts, where let's say if you have issues, you know, you didn't have your mother growing up in your life, and you feel that you always have looking for someone outside of you to be that perfect match for you. It could be that within you, you love yourself the way that you wanted your mother to love you, or that you would want a wife or a counterpart or another feminine, because now we have, you know, any situation that you can apply this to. um, any missing divine feminine within you, you make up for that yourself, and then anyone else can join the party, but you yourself whole, you know, are fine just alone, not needing anyone else to fill in any gaps or fill in any spaces, because you feel loved, complete love. So that it could apply to you in that regard. Let's see, an animal spirit card for you. Holy Spirit, for the Obsidian group. What animal spirit card would come out for them, please? Tiger. Okay. Okay. Lunar force, ease and darkness. Feminine energy. Was just talking about the divine feminine within. Let's see, where can I put this? Put this here. Hope you can see that, guys. Okay. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the dark and the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. Okay. Just thinking now, how will that apply here? I had it. Let me see. Oh, yes, strengthen your power. Again, it comes back. Not to be afraid if you do feel afraid of any upcoming journeys or new experiences where you may lack confidence. Um, Empower yourself. Spend some time in meditation, as this tiger card suggested, and empower yourself. Maybe at midnight, you know, maybe when you do have time alone is only at midnight. Um, sit in the darkness, turn out the light, and just go within and let yourself connect with the divine in you, that divine feminine part of you. And then just, don't be afraid of being alone. Don't be afraid of it just being you, and feel empowered. Let yourself dare to feel strong, to feel like you can do anything ahead of you, that you are enough, just you, without anyone else. I think that's what that tiger card means for the obsidian group. Let me pull a purpose card for you. The obsidian group. Holy Spirit, thank you so much. So many, Holy Spirit. There you go. Thank you. Oh my, travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Some of you are really going to travel. Okay. I'll just put that here. Seems like there's a lot going on with you. Having something new, something to look forward to here. So rest up, drink lots of water, get your rest. You're about to go on a journey. Your life purpose involves traveling. You drew this card as validation of what you already knew, that your life's work involves traveling. You may be called to be of service in faraway places, or it could be that a life changing travel experience will give you breakthrough information about your divine purpose. Like a traveling minstrel, you bring blessings wherever you go. This card also speaks to movement in your life with adventurous and life enhancing changes occurring for you now and in the immediate future. By letting go of the old and stepping into these changes, you gain the sense of meaning and fulfillment that you desired. The former stagnation is replaced with a passion for new projects and relationships. The third meaning of this card is that your life purpose involves technology, especially with respect to computers and telecommunication. This could signal telecommuting, where you work from home via a computer, or it could literally mean that your work involves computer programming, sales, and such. So, you see, these cards are definitely related. Now, let's see what comes out of the tarot for you. Let's see. We'll start with Holy Spirit. Let me know what the Obsidian group for this week would have that they would have that would affect them most right now for this week, please. What will affect the Obsidian group the most this week? These cards are kind of hard to shuffle. Ooh, Holy Spirit. Okay, let's see. I'll take them. Oh, Nine of Swords. Okay. And Six of Pentacles. Okay, some of you are having Nine of Swords represents that you're in your head a lot. You might be having nightmares. Speaking, see, yeah, that midnight hour. Instead of being afraid, like the Tiger card asks you to spend that late night hour. Um, it's like the opposite cards here. This one, you're up at midnight, you're feeling confident, you're feeling bold, you know you can face anything head on with the power within you. You know it. Here, you're not so sure. You're having nightmares. They might even woke you up because in your subconscious, you're afraid of something. So I think you should listen to this, into this, and go within and deal with whatever it is that has you feeling frightened right now, because you are strong enough and you are enough. Um, let's see. And then Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles traditionally means that you're giving and you're taking in equal balance. So you can just say, like, if you, for instance, the Six of Pentacles relationship would be someone who is also giving you as much as you give to them. You give them advice, consideration, um, you know, and they give you in turn, I don't know, they know how to fix things around your house, and they're good at playing games, your favorite board games or whatever it is. That's the Six of Pentacles relationship. So you could be having that right now, spiritually, with the divine. I just thought of something else too that I'll mention. But with the divine, whereas you're giving over your fears, I think this card here talked about that. And the angels are protecting you or giving you confidence, or they're saying, like, lay it on the Lord, lay it on me, let me have your worries, and we will trust in us that we will walk you through this. So that kind of, someone giving a helping hand. That's also a Six of Pentacles meaning. Whereas if you need aid, they give it to you. Someone else needs aid, you give to them. So that situation could be with the angels right now, or someone in your life. Um, Also, I was thinking this is a balance card in that duality. So I was just thinking the male and female parts of you giving and taking equally. Sometimes you have to lean on the masculine side. Other times you're going to have to learn to lean on your feminine side. That takes practice. That takes learning about yourself, and daring to, just start researching my duality, my divine feminine and my divine masculine within. I think everybody should realize that, and how it relates to self love, self worth, and fulfilling your own needs and not needing anyone outside of yourself. That is definitely a lifelong lesson. Okay, so that's it for, I think that's all for group Obsidian here, group one, group Obsidian. I hope that this has helped you in some way and that you could relate. Uh, See you next time. Have a good week. Okay, welcome. My citrine group for you guys here for this crystal, citrine. Let's see what we have for you. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, gods, goddesses, please guide me for the citrine group. What do we have for the citrine group? Citrine group, Holy Spirit. Okay, yin yang. Let's see. Yin yang. And it came out upright. So this card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. It heralds a yin cycle where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting, being more than acting is the intention here. Okay. That's kind of hard to do sometimes for us, to be in a receptive, divine feminine mode and not be acting like the divine masculine part of us. Let's see. Should go with the angel. Holy Spirit, for my citrine group, do you have an angel message for them? Okay. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart, and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Just connecting things here. So far, being receptive, be true to yourself and what you really want is your message right now. Let's see if we can get anything else. Animal spirit, Holy Spirit for the citrine group. Animal spirit card, please. Okay, too many. Way too many. One more time, Holy Spirit for the citrine group, please. Oh, oh, powerful. Okay. You've got the phoenix and you've got the panther. Let's see. Go with the phoenix first. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Before I go into the phoenix, let me read the panther and how it might connect. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. Yeah, both of these definitely relate. Letting go of parts of yourself, not being afraid to be honest with yourself and face who you are and let go those parts of you that are not working for you so that you can become the new you. And maybe in that yin mode of receiving and kind of like meditating and waiting and not acting, you can reflect on who you are and let go of those parts of you, like ashes, just let them, you know, fall away from you and let that new you shine. And don't be afraid of that. That's what I'm getting from this combination here. Let's see if you have a purpose card that wants to come out for the citrine group. Holy Spirit, healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. This card validates what you've always known. You are a healer. While each person possesses this gift, some, like you, have refined and polished their abilities. The divine love and light within every sentient being can be directed and amplified to benefit others. And you've learned how to do so through many lifetimes devoted to healing work. You've been conducting this work for most of your life, and others are naturally drawn to you for help. You're compassionate, intuitive, and sensitive. For this reason, you can build up confidence in your healing abilities by trusting your feelings and intuitive ideas. You can also feel more self assured as a healer by taking classes related to your interests, even if they're an eclectic mix of subjects. As a healer, you'll need to take exceptional care of yourself emotionally and physically to withstand the intense energetic demand of caring for others. Follow your intuitive guidance as to diet, exercise, and lifestyle, and practice healthy boundaries with other people. Remember that the greatest healers know when to rest and also how to balance giving with receiving. By practicing a healthy lifestyle yourself, you become an inspiring role model and ensure your longevity in the healing profession. Definitely take care of yourselves, healers. I know someone who is good at Reiki, very good, very powerful. However, after she does a Reiki service or healing, she is completely done. I mean, it's like all of her energy has gone out and she just flat. So I always tell her sleep, rest after. Don't, put out any more energy in any other facets of your life until you can restore yourself. So definitely take that advice to yourself. I take that advice because healing comes in all forms. You could be a Reiki healer. You could be someone that's an orator that heals through your words, counseling others, teaching others. You could be a doctor, a traditional healer, an herbalist. There's so many ways that you can heal. There's ways that people heal that they don't even realize that they are. You could be, I'm a gamer. You could be gaming with someone, a complete stranger online. And in that gaming experience, you are strategizing, but also sharing words of, what's the word, compliments or something. Sometimes that's the only compliment someone has heard all week, all month, all year. So you are healing someone. Just in that moment, we can all touch someone else and feel so good, you know, following that. I believe that you can enrich your soul just by these little light works that you do throughout the day. Look for opportunities, embrace those opportunities to heal, send out your love. That's very important. Okay, so Citrine Group, let's see. Let's see what tarot has for you. Any advice, tarot? Holy Spirit, please guide me for the Citrine Group for this week. Anything that they should look out for that might enhance their life or that they may find more prominent. These are really difficult to shuffle. Thank you. Okay. Any more, Holy Spirit? Anything to match it? cards. Okay. When I see the Hierophant, just looking at this card in this situation, I'm thinking teacher, spiritual teacher, a healer, in Three of Wands. To me, it means two things, and I'll tell you, progression, or like being satisfied where you are now, but having your eye on expansion and doing better. Maybe you're going within and thinking about that, like, okay, I'm okay now, but how can I be better? I know that there's a better expansion for me, or more for me in life. How do I transform as a phoenix rising to become that better me? So you may be thinking of that, and you also may be in training or realizing that becoming more of a healer opens doors for you in some way. As a hierophant, teaching others, helping others, giving more light to others. Someone spiritually advanced. And not being afraid, being honest with yourself that that is who you are, and that it will lead you to greatness. Be brave, like this Black Panther. Okay, Citrine Group, thank you so much for your time and for being here. I do hope that this has helped you in some way, and that this week is a good week for you, and that you do go through this transformation and embrace it. Look at it as an opportunity. See you next time. Okay, welcome, my amethyst group. Get a little bit of amethyst feeling that I always get from you. Okay. Holy Spirit, guide me for my amethyst group. Which deck should I go with first? Okay, I'm gonna stick with the community. With the energy oracle cards. Holy Spirit, for my amethyst group. Ooh, Goddess of the Moon. Okay. Turn it around for you guys. Here, Goddess of the Moon. Intuition, going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from mundane to spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3 hour traffic jam. Or you might have a great idea for an invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Okay, it looks like you're going to have a good week. Let's see what the angels have to say for you. Any advice, Holy Spirit, from the angel cards for my amethyst collection here? Fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Okay, it's a simple, straightforward message. Some of you need to get outside, or if you can't get outside, open your window. I have asthma, so I know sometimes it's like you're home and the windows shut, the AC's on nonstop. It's summer. And, sometimes I just give it a break and open up that window, and let the air from outside. And even if it's just for 10 minutes, you feel like so transformed. It's something about it. Or that first time you go outside after being in for a few days and you just go outside and you're like, oh, I needed this and I didn't even know it. So, fresh air is very healing, connects you to earth. It's very much needed. So, I do implore you to take this advice to heart. Let's see if you have a life purpose card. I'm sure you do. For my amethyst group, Holy Spirit, what's their life purpose card? The one pop out? I like it when they pop out. Please, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, like, you pop them out better. Okay, thank you. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. I know that I do. I love young people. And I don't mean just mathematics and, you know, reading, writing, the ABCs, one, two, three, but life, what they really are going to need in this world. Take the time and not in a judgy, you should do this lesson kind of way. More like, well, you know what I've seen, but I bet better could be out there for you. Or because you always want to give them hope. I learned that to try to deliver my message with a thread of hope behind it for them, because that's what my heart wants, is better for them. Or if I had a really good adventure, I want them to also have that thrill, that opportunity to see something new, to do something different and be brave. So yeah, inspire young people. You inspire young people to learn. Amethyst Group. Let me read a bit about it for you, what the book says. Teaching. You have a gift with children because it's part of your life purpose to help and support them. Young people respond to your genuine nature and they recognize your inner child, which helps you relate to and understand them. More than ever before, children need trustworthy and loving adults to act as shepherds and teachers, and you are drawn to this work. Most likely, your teaching or healing work with children will encompass some aspect of spirituality. For instance, you may incorporate music or personal growth lessons into a traditional classroom, or you may teach important life skills in other ways. For example, in your role as a sports coach, music instructor, babysitter, or art therapist, or through charity work or running a youth center. In these ways, you help children keep their spiritual gifts alive and awaken new interests. If you ask the angels to guide you to the best avenues that will allow you to reach out and teach young people, they will happily help with this very important life purpose. I definitely agree. Let's see. Let's get an animal spirit card. But first, turn on some light. My amethyst group, excuse me for 1 minute. Almost sunset, I guess. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get an animal spirit card for my amethyst group. Holy Spirit, please. Just one card. Hopefully that pops out. But I'll take a one that turns upside. I'll take it. Ooh, Holy Spirit, that's too much. Let's try that again. Please. One card for my amethyst group for this week. Something they need to know. Maybe nothing, Holy Spirit. Let's try this. This happens, guys. Bear with me. Holy Spirit, for my amethyst group. May I have a card, please? Okay, this is really extreme. Oh, I am determined. Please, one card, Holy Spirit. I'll take this one. Oh, same one as what was that? The citrine group, I believe. Yes, the Panther. I'll read that one again. I don't want to just rehash it from my own memory. And it opened. Look at that. Right, right to it. Wow. Okay. Annihilation of the unknown. No, this was easier. Shuffling and trying to pop on out was not easy. But the book, thank you, Holy Spirit. I'll take it. Annihilation of the unnecessary. Purging. The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave and productive. So that's a good message, of course, for anyone at any time. But maybe for this week particularly, it's applying to, I think, a lot of people because, again, it came out for my citrine group. That means that basically you are in a powerful time right now. Um, embrace who you are, going within and embracing who you are. That I just think of the Black Panther movie. I can't help it when I see this card. It evokes all kinds of my own personal feelings about transformation and allowing yourself to be who you are and seeing who you are, accepting it, loving it, being it. That's what Black Panther means to me. And sometimes with these cards too, especially for you as a viewer, and that goes for any channel that you watch, you look at the cards. That's why I try to turn it around and let you see it. Hopefully you can see them well because you may connect. We all have psychic abilities. Some of us just polish it a little bit more, hone it in a little bit more, but we all have them. And you know yourself more than anybody else. So this could speak to you, teaching. That might mean something to you. This Black Panther spirit, this might mean something to you, and you know exactly what that is. Go with that, you know. There could be someone else who can relate more to what the book says or traditional teaching of a card, but you know how it applies to you. So let's see. I gave you, let me go into this tarot now and let's see what Holy Spirit has for you for this week, my amethyst group. I would like to know, Holy Spirit, what is maybe a more prominent issue for my amethyst group what may be on their mind or what may be going on. Maybe something that they don't even see right now. It might pop up on Wednesday, but they have no idea today. So can you guide me, Holy Spirit? Okay, thank you. We're working out together here now. Okay, Page of Cups. And anything else, Holy Spirit? One more that Amethyst group needs to know. This one's forward. Okay. I love the Knight of Wands. As a Sagittarius, I love it. It gives me the the okay to be free. That's exact. You see her? You turn her over for you. I love her. She's free. Knight of Wands. In fact, I am going to read that to you. Well, first, no, let me tell you how I think it applies. Accepting yourself, all of you, who you are. This Knight of Wands is very much a Black Panther spirit. It is accepting who you are and being free to love that person. Not just love it, celebrate who you are in all of your uniqueness and all of your flaws, or what they call flaws, or um, everything about you that may be considered even like especially eccentric. I love that word. It just means you stand out from the rest in some kind of way that is all your own. Embrace it. Love that part of you. It makes you who you are, and most likely it makes you feel more alive than anything else. Now, Page of Cups, I think that's like the dreamy, lofty side of you. These are both cards that draw on creativity and imagination. This week, you may feel very empowered to be you, to love who you are, to love others, because that Page of Cups is giving love to others as well. And a very, see that little heart, you know, that love symbol, giving it in a way that is very like, look at the pig up in the sky, kind of like, dreamy, imaginative, outside the box, even like a poet. That's what I think of when I see Page of Cups, like a romantic poet that just like unleashes love in those words, in an imaginative way, maybe unrealistic to most, but to that poet's heart, it is everything. It is real. So I like this week for you, Amethyst. I hope that you actually embrace it yourself. I did promise to read it, so I am going to read Knight of Wands. Let's see here. Knight of Wands. Charisma, passion, spontaneity, pursuing your dreams, fast energy, enthusiasm, courage, taking inspired action, the pursuit of an adventure. What have you been dreaming about? The Knight of Wands gallops in and out of your reading with messages of adventure, of impulsivity, and of bravely pursuing the things that inspire you the most, like our Black Panther. That passion project you've been tinkering with, that drum circle you've always wanted to join, allow spontaneity into your choices and gift yourself the freedom to shift your reality to match your desires. It's okay to crave new things and to run with the wind when you are feeling charged up about an idea. Go with it. Allow this high spirited energy to rush in and incite a wildfire of positive momentum. In shadow, oh, we don't have to talk about the shadow because you got it up right. In the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with the infectious feelings of inspiration. Let's see what our Page of Cups. I think that Page of Cups has a similar message. I'm sure of it. Lightseer, a dreamer, serendipity, creativity, new unexpected trajectories, magic and synchronicity, an open and joyful heart, sensitivity and naivete in romance, being motivated by innovative ideas. The world is my flourishing oyster, and I am excited to see what happens next. There is serendipity and magic here, like the first breath of love or a very first kiss. Anything is possible at this time. Be open to wildly wonderful miracles. This is the When Pigs Fly card, and holding it in your hands is a sign that unforeseen yet fortuitous events are coming your way. Bring childlike enthusiasm to the unknown and welcome any unexpected twist on your journey. Be open to inspiration from the strangest of places and pay attention to the intuitive musings that arrive. They will give your creativity wings. As you enjoy this time of strangely unique thinking, ensure that you are not being overly sensitive or blocking your own flow because you are trying to control the process. Allow your emotions to follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Play a little more. Do something silly. Stay curious about any feelings of wonder and awe. And allow yourself, and allow your sensitive dreamer to dream. That's kind of like what I was saying about this teaching. You inspire, what's it say? You inspire young people to learn. And when I had given that example of like, hope, to dream, to have a new adventure. I'm feeling that for you, Amethyst Group, that this is what you should be living and sharing with the young people in your life and other people, your inner child that are your age or older. You know, just spread the word to be themselves, to be wild and free. As long as they're not hurting anyone, it's nothing wrong with being completely you, unleashed and happy. That's what we are here for. I'm doing it. With as long as I'm not hurting anyone, it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks. Hopefully, they will take a page out of my book and do the same thing, you know? So, with that, I wish you an adventurous, joyous, loving week. And I will see you next time. I thank you for being here. If you have any words, loving words of advice or comments, please share them with me. I would love to see what you have to say. And I do take advice, especially sage, good, from a love based advice. I take that to heart and I act on it. If you have any questions, I try to answer that as well. And my website is belleofdelightbooks.com. There is a way that you can send me messages there if you would like to as well. So, with that, have a great week. Bye.